All right, so are you ready to dive into this game?
Mm-hmm.
Because, wow.
I'm ready.
I mean, this was the game of the young season so far.
Definitely a big one.
Aaron Rodgers' first home game as a Jet. And, of course, he's facing off against,
The Patriots.
yeah, his old nemesis, the Patriots.
Right.
It's not just a game, though, right?
No, not at all.
This is a whole narrative just waiting to happen.
And what a story it
And
became.
really, it really was.
Yeah.
So you've got Rodgers
Yeah.
coming back from this Achilles injury.
Right.
That would have sunk anybody else, let's be honest.
For sure.
But he's back, and he is taking the field at MetLife Stadium
Yeah.
for the first time as a Jet. And on the other side of the field, you have
The Patriots.
the Patriots, the team that has been a thorn in the Jets' side for so long. So tell me, what's the feeling like in the stadium with all this riding on the game for Rodgers and the Jets?
Oh, man. You could just feel this energy. It was electric. You know, a mix of anticipation and this anxiety. I think, Rodgers is 40 years old now, and he's carrying the weight of this franchise on his back, a franchise that has been desperate for a winning season. They've been wanting this for so long, and everyone's wondering, can he still deliver? Can he still be Aaron Rodgers?
And you know what? He did deliver.
He did.
But let's rewind a little bit
Okay.
before we get to all the fireworks.
Yeah.
Because that first drive stalls out
Right.
initially, but then we have the turning point.
Okay.
And it's almost comical when you think about it.
What's that?
The Patriots get flagged
Oh, yeah.
for a wrestling move.
I mean, come on.
I mean, you can't make this stuff up.
You can't write this stuff.
It was like something out of like a movie or something.
I know it's one of those moments where you just have to laugh, but honestly, it kind of speaks to a bigger issue they had all night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, that penalty, it wasn't just like a funny blunder. It was like this microcosm of how sloppy they were playing the whole game.
Wow.
And you got to give the Jets credit. They were ready to pounce on those mistakes.
Yeah.
That's what well-coached teams do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the Jets, they get this gift-wrapped field position thanks to the Patriots' little mistake.
Yep.
And who better to take advantage than Aaron Rodgers?
Right.
A few plays later, he throws this dime to Lazard in the end zone touchdown.
Boom.
And you could just tell, even watching it on the replay, that Rodgers was loving it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the difference between a good quarterback and a great quarterback. Being able to stay cool under pressure and then just make those clutch plays when it matters most. And Rodgers, well, he did that all night long.
He really did. He wasn't just making those clutch plays, though.
Right.
It was the way he was just in command of the entire field.
Absolutely.
281 passing yards,
Wow.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Those are impressive numbers by themselves.
For sure.
But it was the mobility,
Yes.
especially coming off of that Achilles injury.
Right.
That just blew me away, honestly.
I know.
He was making throws on the run. He was throwing off balance.
Yeah.
It was like watching magic happen out there.
It really was. It was a master class in quarterbacking.
Totally.
Like that touchdown pass to Garrett Wilson finds him in the corner of the end zone, somehow threads the needle through like a wall of Patriots defenders. I don't even know how he saw him.
And that's the thing about Rodgers. Some quarterbacks, they rely on instinct
Right.
or just pure athleticism.
Yeah,
And don't get me wrong, he has both of those in spades,
he does.
but he's also up there and he is reading the defense.
Yeah,
He's seeing everything. It's like he's playing chess and everyone else is playing checkers.
totally. He's thinking 2-3 steps ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you could see it in how he was just moving the Jets' offense down the field.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing.
It was like night and day compared to what Jets fans have had to watch the last few years at the quarterback position.
I bet.
Honestly, though, this win wasn't all about Aaron Rodgers.
Right, because the run game was clicking too.
Exactly.
You have Breece Hall finding the end zone.
Yeah.
They were just consistently getting those tough yards on the ground.
Right. It felt like they could score whenever they wanted.
They really did.
And that's what happens when the Jets have that balanced attack.
Okay.
It opens up the whole playbook.
Right.
It takes the pressure off of Rodgers,
For,
keeps the defense guessing,
for sure.
and then you can really hit them with those play-action passes that just leave defenders swinging at air.
It's tough to defend against.
So tough.
So we've got Rodgers playing like an MVP.
Yep.
The run game is on fire.
Uh-huh.
And, oh yeah, the Jets' defense,
Oh, yeah, they were awesome.
5 sacks on Brissett.
5 sacks.
I mean, they were all over him.
They were bringing the pressure all night. It seemed like the Patriots couldn't even get a playoff without someone right there in their face mask.
It was relentless.
And you know what's impressive about that?
What's that?
That was against a Bill Belichick coach team.
That's true. I mean, he's gone now, but
But his fingerprints are still all over that franchise.
definitely. You always expect the Patriots defense to be good.
Right.
And they were good.
Yeah,
But the Jets defense was better.
absolutely. They were the better team that night.
And beating the Patriots, let's be honest, that's always a big deal for the Jets.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So to just absolutely dismantle them like that,
Yeah.
on defense no less,
Especially on defense.
it just felt like a huge shift.
Totally. Like a changing of the guard in the AFC East?
Maybe.
Maybe.
And they did all that while also getting their rookie quarterback some playing time.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Drake May got in the game.
He did. At the
How
end.
cool was that?
Talk about a confidence booster.
Right. What a way to start your NFL career.
Honestly?
I mean, when you add it all up,
Okay.
it was a statement win.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about the victory. It was a message to the rest of the league.
Okay.
The Jets are here.
They're for real this time.
This time they're for real.
I mean, it was a performance that had everyone talking, but it also makes you wonder, like,
If they can keep it up.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can they bottle this up and bring it every single week?
Right. So
Because
that's the thing. The NFL season is a grind, man. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
totally. And as awesome as that win was, they're going to face some tough opponents.
Oh, for sure.
And let's not forget, they were playing
Yeah.
a Patriots team that was missing some key pieces.
Right. They weren't at full strength.
So, looking ahead,
Yeah.
their schedule,
Brutal.
it's rough.
Yeah.
So maintaining that same intensity every single week against the best teams in the league,
Yeah.
that's a tall order.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be injuries, probably some setbacks along the way.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, every team in the league right now, they're watching the tape of this game.
I bet.
They're trying to find any weakness they can exploit.
Oh, for sure. That's how it works.
definitely.
But you know what? For one incredible night
Uh-huh.
at MetLife,
Yeah.
the Jets showed everyone what they're capable of.
They did.
They reminded everybody why they took a chance on a legend like Aaron Rodgers.
For sure.
And maybe, just maybe, they rediscovered that feeling, you know,
Yeah.
that winning feeling,
That belief.
the belief that anything is possible.
Exactly. And sometimes that's all it takes, right? Just a spark, a moment of brilliance. A win that reminds everyone what they can be.
For sure. And
Yeah.
that's what that game felt like.
It did. It felt like a turning point.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not it actually is, you know, only time will tell.
We'll have to see how the rest of the season plays out.
Exactly. But for one night, at least, the Jets were on top of the world.
They were. And that's got to feel good for those fans.
It does. It feels good for any fan to see their team playing like that.
Absolutely. So what do you think out there?
Yeah.
Was this a turning point for the Jets, or was it just one great game?
Right. Is this the start of something special?
Can Rodgers lead them all the way? Let us know what you think.
Hit us up on social media. Let's keep this conversation going.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.